message. Welcome back to Oracle Indigenous Code. Shout out to the ones that have subscribed. I appreciate you. Thank you for rocking out with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just vibe out and see if you like the channel. So, y'all, I don't know what y'all been doing, but I'm proud of y'all. I am proud of y'all. It's given the energy that you've taken something back that was rightfully yours. And you did it with pure intention. You did it gracefully. The first card that came out here was 0. Now, we talked about 0 in a few lives back. I think it was probably the previous live. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But you got 0 out here. And this say the 0 of fucks. You give none. You give none. Somebody push, it's like somebody push you into this mode, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to show you that I'm really about big business. Like, this ain't no walk in the park. You feel me? This ain't no walk in the park. Because look, the bottle, a cycle here is complete. It's over. Like, you persevering on your journey, your mission, what you got to do here. But you got the bottle at the bottom of the deck. You bottle up your emotions and you was like, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. 0, zilch, nada, naught, tis how many I give. So it's your message. Repeat after me. I am no longer available to the energetic vampires around me. What you think of me is none of my business. Prioritize yourself, your health, your emotional well-being above anyone else at this time. And it's straight like that. It's straight like that. They is not playing. And then with that bottle energy, someone could be at LP4, but you got the bottle, the Baba, the source of nourishment, the ultimate reservoir of life. So it's saying, what are you bottling up at this time? So if you feel like you need to express yourself, express yourself. However you express yourself is however you yourself individually as a spirit express yourself. You get to express yourself how you want to. You're obligated to that. People are entitled to their opinions. That's how I feel. That's how I resonate. Here's the thing. Respect goes a long way. So either someone's going to respect your opinion or they're not. And that's cool. That should be cool. But it say, what are you bottling up? Your precious gifts are meant to be given away. Now let's stop right there, because yes, you're supposed to be walking in your divine gifts. You're supposed to be doing what it is that you're divinely gifted here to do. You're supposed to. But it takes, you got to be strong for that. Brian, I was channeling, baby. One Piece Zaire. So I'll do your reading. Just put your question down in the chat, okay? So you're supposed to be doing something that you're supposed to be doing here. You're here for a reason. Everyone is here for a reason. Be it good or bad, just figure out what that reason is for you. Can't nobody tell you. Nobody is supposed to tell you. Step into your power, your authenticity. Be authentic through and through. Stand on it. When you stand on something, stand on that. That's your word is everything. Stand on that. Now, if someone goes against your word, that's a different story. And you handle that how you handle that. I personally release. All right, cool. That's my whole thing. Cool. Like, I love saying it's cool. Because it be cool. All right, cool. You gotta You with the bottle out here, you sometimes you gotta put your emotions, you gotta take your emotions out of it. Let's be for real. You gotta take your emotions out of certain things sometimes. Get into your flow by relaxing into the essence of who you really are. Don't let nobody deter you from who you authentically is supposed to be. No one. Let's see. Yeah. Stand on your squares. It's a challenging situation in a mountain to climb. And then you have 90 degrees up here. This is taking me back to you not allowing others' burdens or their problems to hinder you. You're using discernment. You can already see that person's spirit, their essence, and it's like grace is given, but sometimes grace it's not enough for some spirits. Unfortunately, and that's just what it is. Grace is not enough. Pressure is needed. You got to incorporate all elements. So you already climbed this mountain. You passed the test. You already got the lesson. You mastered it. And you pushing forward. You can't force nobody's fate. You can't force nobody's hand. The only thing that you're responsible for is you. And then once you be responsible for yourself, it's going to help allow others to see, like, okay, I am somebody because you are somebody. Ain't nobody gonna tell you that, but I'm gonna tell you you are somebody. But it takes you to see who you are as a spirit. Brian, I see you. I got you, baby. Okay. Once I get done channeling, I got you. And then for others of you, if you do have a challenge that's before you, take it and face it head on. Whatever that means for you, just take it and face it head on. Don't run. There's no need to run. You got house 4, culture and family roots, home, peace, and comfort. So for some of you, if you are undergoing something with family at this time and it's a challenge for you, take some time to reflect. Take some time to yourself to go within and take care of yourself and figure out, okay, what do I need to do? Others of you, you could be facing generational curses here. You could be facing generational things that wasn't taken on from others in your family. You could be facing it head on. Like, nah, see, look, that running, we don't do that running. We're going to face it. And we're going to face it the way that we see demons, how we're going to face it. As in yourself, believing in yourself. And then on top of that, speaking, whoever you believe in, source, God, whomever, speaking and going within is essentially a part of that culture and the family roots. I seen um, an interesting post, and it was talking about how all of these, I can't recollect the location, but I know I got the screenshot. But it was speaking on certain regions that were covered in water at one point in time. And then while others were these big, huge, deep holes where big roots, like huge trees once reside, but now it's like sinking in even further. Like I seen the post and I'm kind of reading through it. I'm like, wow. If that ain't nature really speaking, I don't know what to tell you. Roots, when you talking about roots itself, you talking about your family. You're not talking about we ain't doing all that other. If you do that, y'all know my saying. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about lineage. You got some out here that sits back and just reflect, observe and reflect. And be like, okay, okay. And I feel like some of you all are doing that. You're creating what it is with home, peace, comfort, what that really means. You're reprogramming your lineage in such a way where that is going to come forward. It's going to be a generation of home, a generation of peace, a generation of comfort. It's going to be steady. It's going to be stable. Y'all really breaking through, like breakthrough came out in quite a few of the lives. Y'all are really breaking through. Regardless of what's up against you right now, you're breaking through because you're making a conscious. I need people to start saying that too. Like, I'm making a conscious choice. So I know that you standing on what you saying. Okay, cool. You making a conscious choice to do that, or you making a cool. You in sound. You sound in yourself. Cool. We got house 2 out here. Someone could be an LP4 or LP2, but this speaks on with house 2. It speaks on physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. For some of you, the way that you, and I said this in previous lives as well, the way that you view certain things in life, that is exactly the reason why you, let me just put it like this, you have a very calm nervous system, and it's very crucial to have a very calm nervous system. In this society, it is very crucial to have a very calm nervous system because your nervous system governs your entire movement of ecosystem. So it is crucial to have that calmness, to keep calm, to breathe, know how to breathe through situations, see situation for what it is and not what you want it to be. Because the moment you can see it for what it is and not what you want it to be, is the moment that clarity can then begin to take roots. Now, let's get back to the physical security. You are protecting your mind, your body, your soul. You run a very strict program over yourself, and that's good. You will want to. You want to keep that type of essence about you. It's given that you're very secure within yourself, regardless of what people got to say about you, regardless of what people got to think about you. Because you could very well tell people, I'm gonna tell you what I want to tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want you to tell, what I want you to tell you, what I want to tell you. That's what it's gonna be. That physical security. You got, and I feel like the stars, the source, universe, God, whoever you subscribe to, you got heavy security around you. You don't have to lift a finger. All you got to do, for most of y'all, all y'all got to do is just talk, speak. People forget that air is communication. That's all you got to literally do is just speak. Now, see, when you times that with crying, what? That's power, baby, because then that's your emotions. That's that. Sometimes you gotta water yourself. Those tears are you simply watering yourself. Baby, the possession, the material values, like you don't care nothing about that. If you want it, you can get it. Ain't nothing for you to get it if you want it. Those are mainly wants, not need. People get that misconstrued. One Piece, Royal. And then you know your self-worth. House 2 speaks on self-worth. You know who you is. You know who you are. And you standing on that. Regardless of what people think, regardless of what people feel. You standing on that. You fueled by passion. That's how you keep going. It's passion. You got a real deep-rooted passion within yourself. Not a lot of people got passion. You can hear passion. You can feel passion. You know passion. People like to say that they got passion. That's cool. That's cool. But some people, they know what passion is. They generally know what passion is. Look, see? And literally, house 5, passion. I can't make it up. But then look, you got somebody that's in their south node that want to be, no, we over here, we don't deal with nobody in their south node. If you're in your south node, you need to go within. You need to figure out what it is that keeps you looping, that keeps you going in circles. I'm hearing that song, emotional roller coaster. What? She said, I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing healthy. Loving you was never good for me. But I get, you got me going up and down? Like, no, baby, no. Stability, stableness, groundedness. Somebody here, somebody in your energy trying to be in their self. No, you don't got time for that. You got too much at stake. Let's be real. Especially if you one of those people that's out here foot to the ground, you got too much at stake. You got too much that you need to be putting in work. Destined to release. Release anything that's going to keep you in your south node. People, places, and things, let it go. Let it go. This is you in your creativity. This is you being confident in who you is. This ain't letting nobody tell you who you is. You know who you is. You know how you coming. You know how you stepping. And stand on that. Keep firm on that. Don't let nobody. I was listening to Change Me by Big Plug the X. I believe that's him. What? Don't let nobody make you feel like that you gotta change, because you don't. Stand firm in who you are, especially if you in your north node, not your south node, your north node. Forward movement. Yeah, it's time for you to release somebody that is in their south node. If that's you, it's time for you to release them. I was cleansing today, and I had found this book, and I was like, oh my goodness. I didn't necessarily find it. It was already there, but it called out to me in the midst of me cleansing. And I was like, okay, let's see what's the channel message? Why you calling to me? Because if the universe source for me, my stars, if they're calling to me, I'm going to answer. I have a high respect for my stars because my intuition is not going to steer me wrong. You your own navigation system, baby. You your own GPS. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. You are your own navigator. Point blank, period. That's just what it is. You, baby, you. I'm going to tell you. I'm trying to open up your eyes to see, baby, this is all you. But you gotta want that for yourself too. Hey, I'm not here to force nobody's hands. I never will. Never. I believe in free will. I truly believe in free will. Because when it comes down to free will, if I want to walk out the door, guess what? I'm walking out the door and I'm closing it behind me and I'm crossing that bridge and I'm burning it. I'm burning it. And if you happen to be either behind that closed door or you on that bridge, make sure you get yourself across it if you want to be across that bridge. But that bridge being burnt is that fuel that's being created in the midst. So this is what came out in the channel message when I was cleansing. The first card out was, where is it? Let me see. Was this one. Now this speaks on the giants. So someone could be tall, someone in your family could be tall, you could be tall, but I could, do not fault me for mispronouncing this if I mispronounce it, but it's called the Jot, if I'm not mistaken, it's called the Jot Yanahir. Jot Unhim. But it's in this realm, the meaning is beyond the fence. It is also the capital of Jotmahir. This realm is a wild, chaotic place where giants inhabit the wilderness. Borders of deep, dark forests, mountain peaks, and grim landscapes surrounded the inhospitable land. There is always winter and unending cold. The great river Enfingri separates Ashgard from Jotnamahir, and a wall named Grasfornir protects the inner dwellings of Jotnamahir. It say the tree of life has 3 roots. We literally had family roots to come out here with the house, the 4th house. Under the 2nd root lies Mirmir's well, which is in the realm of Jotmanhir. This well is a holy place and the source of wisdom that help gods retain their ancestral traditions. It is cared for by Mirmir, a wise counselor to the gods. Odin wanted this knowledge and gave one of his eyes for a drink from the well. Wow. The giants of this realm menaced humans and the gods. Their relationships were fraught with conflict. Many stories and depictions of Jotmir's giants allude to their troubled relationships with humans. Now, I don't know if y'all watched on, I want to say it was Netflix, but I believe it was Trolls. I had watched that with my brother. People don't think giants exist. Like, giants do exist, and there's some that walk amongst us. They really genuinely exist. And I'd be like, I don't understand how people don't see sometimes. And it's up with their own pacing. It's time with their own pacing and time, but there are more things to the world. That's what's the mirror? When you drive in, what does the mirror say? The rear view, what you look into before you finna get into the left or the right lane, it say some objects may appear closer than what they appear to be or something along that line. Look, but it's like that with this earthly realm. There's more to your mind and it's more to what's out there. It's unlimited. I promise you. I don't care. You can fault me for this. I know giants are real. I know, like, shoot, I seen it firsthand. My uncle when that was off for 7 foot. I seen it firsthand. And I know that they are much taller. It say that the giants of Jotnamahir menaced humans and the gods. Their relationships, my bad, let me keep going. I did read that. It say giants allude to their troubled relationship with humans, the gods, lovers, children, and their interference in marriage and wars. If you have drawn this, you are going to become involved in something unusual. A journey, a calling, or a person may come into your life that takes you to the outer edges of reality. Your consciousness is going to shift, and the boundaries you once understood, you understood, are no longer applicable. You're going to have to figure something out. You need a walk on the wild side, though. So you must try, or you more so must trust that you will attain the knowledge, the wisdom that you require without the need to sacrifice. Because we can gain the wisdom by, and that's what people fail to realize. You can gain the wisdom through observation, just observing, just merely observing. And people, there's power in silence. There's power in observation and observing. And I'm not talking, you don't have to do it outwardly, meaning outside of self. Because one, understand that you yourself is everything already. So what I need to look outside of me for? Hold on, let me gut check myself. Let me go within. Let me internalize. It's a cold and rugged winter is upon you. There is no movement at this time, and a prevailing wind could send you into conflict and confusion with loved ones and co-workers. In your mind, you may believe that you have sacrificed something valuable to you, but this card reverse indicates that your ego is invested. So this came out upright. You don't compete with people's ego. You too confident in yourself to do that. You're not going to be out here competing for what? There's things that needs to be done. What's the competition for? Like, no. There's so much more that needs to be done. That's important. There's bigger fish to fry. Let's be real. And then it just kept going. You got Skady out here. This speaks on partnerships. Like I said, there's bigger fish to fry. It's a Shakti is a giantess, a member of Ashir, and a goddess. She is the daughter of the god Chazi. In a contest held by the gods, she picked her husband Nojoid for his lower legs. Nojoid wanted to live by the sea, but she preferred the mountains. Not surprisingly, their marriage eventually ended. A hunter, she lives high in the mountains at her father's home. She is known as the snowshoe goddess. A love relationship needs your attention, and you may have to make a decision. Picking the right partner takes time, patience, and self awareness. Be aware of your willingness. Oh, it's a beware of your willingness to see the truth. That goes back to what I was saying earlier. See things for what it is and not what you want it to be. That's how you're going to keep growing and evolving, for seeing things for truly what it is and not sugarcoating, not being in delusion. Like Shakti, make sure that your intuition is attuned to the gods, to source, to the universe. In other words, as the Norse would have it, the raven is on top of your head. And y'all know raven are very mysterical, I say mysterical, mysterious creatures. They're very smart. They're very smart, very loyal. I love me a raven. I do. I do. Don't ever think I don't know. I love animals through and through. Ravens, once you have a connection there, there's no breaking it. With ravens, there's no breaking it. It's thorough. It's strong. And for some of you all, your relationship with yourself is so strong. And sometimes to be honest, like people are not gonna like that, and that's okay. That's power. For you to sit there to know one who you is, but to also stand on that and to be like, look, If you like me, cool. If you don't like me, cool. That's power. Because some people that's being a grown up. That's being an adult. You got the wisdom when it comes down to relationship, because it doesn't have to be nothing romantic. It can be platonic. It could be family. It could be friends. You have the wisdom. You do. Within you already instilled. Times the discernment to see through what it is you need to see through at this time for yourself. You have it. Then you had Dagza. Oh, let me show y'all. I'm telling you, I'm going to butcher this. Dagza to come out. And this, I'm not going to tell y'all nothing. Listen, this speaks on breakthrough, polarity, having that understanding of both realms, observation. This speaks on it, babes. This represents the breakthrough for which you have been waiting. It requires total trust, for you may have been called to take a leap of faith. The pluralities of light and dark and good and bad play a role in this transformation. Observe both sides and release what holds you back. Observation of duality allows for total change. Your breakthrough may be so complete that you feel as if you have made such a radical transformation, you do not recognize the person you are becoming. Trust that the light you seek is always on hand, and darkness is nothing more than space devoid of light. This ruin indicates a period when your achievements are recognized and prosperity shall follow. There is no merc stave or reverse position for this card. I'm going to say that again. There is no merc stave or reverse position for this card. You're on the right track. You in your north node. Don't let nobody deter you. You on the right track. You're focused. You're aligned. You getting everything that's meant for you. It encourages you to always keep in the forefront, to stay humble and fully embrace your transformation at this time. And then check this out. Hold on real quick. Let me see. I thought that was the page. Let me see. Yeah, I thought that was the page for that. Hold on, y'all. Because this right here, this next card, I was like, what? Never seen that one. Where is it at? Hold on, y'all. At this point, is it in here? Okay, there it is. Yeah, have your observation. This is the card that I was going to show you all. Look at that. Hugging and munning. It say, these are ravens. And they play a significant role in the 9 realms. Someone could be an LP9. It say, this represents thought. And it say hugging represents thought. And munning represents the mind and memory. Odin is known as the raven god and relies on his helpers to bring him news each rising of the 9 realms. He sends them out before dawn, and they return by breakfast with all the latest news. As many movies I have watched where I have seen people using ravens as a mean of communication. Listen, it say the birds whisper what they learn into Odin's ear. So drawing this card indicates that it's time to look around you and notice what's going on in your world beyond your private concerns. Trust your intellect and your memory. They are serving you well at this time. Often we are focused on the day-to-day task and not aware of the greater picture. While we're concerned with putting food on the table, the enemy is at the gate. Hugging and Munning are giving you this important message so that you pay attention to what is happening. And I say this and I stand on this. What you pay attention to will either cost you in greater rewards or it's going to cost you in less. I stand firm on that. Pay attention what is happening, what's going on around you. The best attention that you can ever pay for is for self. Paying attention to yourself, being in tune, being attuned to your intuition. Y'all, I love to see it. I love to see it. And this is just purely being, this is guided. I'm not telling you, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. You don't ever have to do anything that you don't want to do. Always listen to your intuition. Stay attuned. Now, you either got it or you don't sometimes too. Like you gotta want it. Because I know for a fact, I understand that some people are new to this realm. That this is like, wait a minute, it feels familiar, but I haven't been attuned to the frequency yet. Now you got some many reflections that come out the womb that be on it. That is already attuned. It always go back to source though. Always. It's a rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. You got 49 out here. Someone could have a rabbit, or you could be seeing rabbits. Rabbits speak on prosperity. It speaks on abundance. It speaks on fertility. You got koala spirit, koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. I'm about to get to you, Brian. I'm still channeling. Then you got the hummingbird spirit. It say be here now. So there's nothing that you need to worry about. The only thing you need to keep in check is your nervous system. That's the only thing you need to keep in check, because spirit has a plan for you. Spirit has already paved your path. Someone could be a Leo, heavy Leo, an Aries. You can have those in your chart. Yeah, they saying be present, because there's a plan that they have mapped out for you that is now a good time to put your attention on, to pay attention. So ultimately, pay attention to your intuition, to spirit, to source, God, whoever you subscribe to. You got 33 out here. So 6. Freedom is yours. This is the horse spirit. Sagittarius energy. Freedom is yours. Enjoy your freedom. Enjoy what it is that you get to do, especially if you don't have so much responsibilities. Like, please enjoy. Then you got frog spirit. Clear out the clutter. So you could be releasing people at this time. Libra energy. Frog spirit. I don't know why I heard this, but I heard if you feeling froggy, then jump. I don't know where that came. You got the sandpiper spirit. Be playful. That's where it came from. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna get angel number. We're gonna get angel number, and then we're gonna get a crystal. Tell them you ain't got none to give. Tell them you ain't got none to give. And it's with love. Tell them with love you ain't got none to give. It got to be reciprocated. It got to be equal, balance. The playing field's got to be even. (1818) Willpower, achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Quad 3, 3333. Social skills, hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. You got 1144, high vibes, divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events. We talked about we talked about fate earlier. Faith, purpose, higher calling. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity and exciting encounter with like minded people will exceed your expectations. Yeah, 1414. Light up. Mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, quality. Yeah, y'all, some of you could really be dealing something here around family. It don't have to be though. It could be, like I said, family, friends, associates, co-workers. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or in addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. So stay vibrating high, stay in high spirits. Stay positive, remain optimistic. If I get one more, thank you. 1111, intuition. I told y'all, I told y'all moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self realization, taking action, unconditional love. Time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. 101. I bull crap y'all not. When I kept talking about the gut check and going back to reflect, like, listen, y'all, I had started, and it wasn't nothing like big, but I had a title of like a talk, kind of like a talk session of gut check 101 at one point. Like gut check, sometimes we need that gut check. The gut is your intuition. So it's a starting over. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process in the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. All right, let's get some crystals which y'all could use at this time. And then I'm gonna do I believe his name was Brian. I'll go back and look at the message. I'll do his message. And then I'll do like a quick energy pickup. See what's going on in the energy field with pulling some cards from the original OG deck. And then I'm going about my business because I got things to do once I do all that. Happy Saturn Day. Happy Saturn Day to you all. Thank you for still being here. Thank you for being here. If you got questions, then you can go ahead and put it down. Oh, okay, Brianna. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Thank you for putting that in the chat. I got you though, love. Y'all got questions? Y'all can put them down in the chat. Okay, you got Malachite coming out here first. Serpentine. Almost feel like serpent. Obsidian. Aventurine. Let me put that to the side. Amber. Someone name could be Amber. Someone name could be Malachi. Lapis lazuli. Oh, I gotta find my lapis lazuli. Then you got citrine at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so for Malachi, it say what it is. With its trademark acid trip swirls, money green Malachi is an electrifying memorizer with a high copper content. Always good for moving energy and making things happen. Who needs it? The overflowing in creativity, but lacking in follow through. The all business all the time set. So, where to put it? If you're trading cryptocurrency, writing television pilots, or starting up the next tech giant, try some malachite in your workspace. When to use it? When the concrete jungle has you disconnected from the earth beneath it, when you just gotta have the money, the power, and all the glory, come at it with a heart forward, sustainable energy, courtesy of malachite. Claim your success. Then you got serpentine out here. I could have probably said that wrong, but what is it? A lime to kill greenstone with a reptilian appearance. Serpentine's activating energy is like a deep exfoliation treatment for the spiritual self. Who needs it? Kundalini and yogis, anyone in need of a fresh start. So it's giving 10-10 energy, but you, like I said, y'all got zero. They came out here swinging for you all first. So Y'all definitely are starting over. You got people up on the chopping board that you already cut. Where to put it. During meditation, hold serpentine in each hand and concentrate on circulating energy from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. When to use it. When it's time to let go of tired beliefs and get stuck energy unstuck. If serpentine arrives in your life, it's an invitation to rip off all proverbial band-aids, and regroup. Hit the sauna, sweat it out, and release all lingering drama. Awaken your reptilian nature. So that's interesting. Obsidian. It's a what is it? Obsidian is a black volcanic glass. Before the internet, before AI, before kitten food delivering drones, like way back, early Homo sapiens were getting it done with obsidian tools. Capable of holding an extremely sharp edge, obsidian scalpels are used in surgeries today. That's very interesting. Who needs it? Anyone looking to cut out negative people and patterns from their lives. So you could be a Scorpio, you could be dealing with the Scorpio, or you could have Scorpio placements. It's a where to put it in your pocket, like a concealed weapon against bad vibes. When to use it. When thinking positively seems out of the question, when dark forces are at work, dig in, arm yourself with obsidian, and throttle back. Protect your soul. Okay, you're Aquarius, Brianna. That's what's up. Yes, I love my air signs. It's a amber. What it is of way ancient origin. Amber is not a rock, but a fossilized tree resin with a sugar sweet energy telegraphed by its golden honey and maple syrup hues. Amber promotes a feeling of warmth and well being from first blush. This might sound crazy, but I have tried amber before because my grandfather had a tree out in the front yard. I never forget. It would always create like this maple looking sap. And anytime I touched it, it was very sticky to the touch, and it had a very unique smell to it. But I really, 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 really love the smell. And it's almost like if you ever seen NSYNC. Is it NSYNC that I'm thinking about? I'm gonna keep it at sap, but it's really like that. So I did try it one day, and this is just me being young, experiencing the outwardly nature, experiencing nature. But when I tasted it, it had a very interesting taste to it. It really did. Okay, oh Roy, you got a Malachite pyramid? Yes. It's a and armchair. What is that? I might butcher this. Paleontologist, paleontologist, love the dinosaur era bugs, aka inclusions, sometimes called inside. Who needs it? Tree people, old souls, anyone gearing up for a long, dark winter. That came out in the message. That came out in the channel message. Yes, the universe is preparing you all. I love that. That's one thing I love about channel messages. Like I told you, I was cleansing. And my eyes, the energy that pulled from this as I was cleansing, and I had just like really finished. Like, yes, the 9 realms, because there are plenty of realms now within this universal realm is 9, but there's more universities, universal, galactic out into the world. But yes, it's a where to put it. Any room you want to convert into a sunroom. When to use it. When you need a metaphysical hug from the universe. Call on Amber's cuddly electric blanket vibes and cozy up. Recharge your good vibes. Yes, you come first, baby. Lapis lazuli. I can't wait because I know this. I gotta find this lapis lazuli that I purchased some years back. Now I'm definitely gonna make it out of appended it. Good gracious, appended. I don't know how I'm gonna do it just yet though, but I definitely, of course, copper is gonna be incorporated. It's what it is, a deep blue stone with deep history. Ancient Egypt, they used it as eyeshadow. I believe they say Tutankhamun's eyeshadow. And it said in the Old Testament, the high priest of Israel's vestments and the Dutch Golden Age Vermeer's palette. Who needs it? Cat people, Leos. You could be a Leo, or you have Leo placements in your chart, or someone that's around you could be a Leo. It say anyone who uses the phrase in a past life, I'm totally convinced I was a where to put it as a spiritual armor that lets the world know when I walk into a room, it's customary for y'all to bend the knee. Gracious. Goodness gracious. Collective, what is y'all? Oh, y'all ain't playing with mugs. Y'all coming with the energy. I know who I am. Don't play with me. I love it for you. I love it for you. Like, I love it. When to use it. When your thoughts are not your friends, call on lapis lazuli to help get you out of whatever your mind has gotten you into. It say ascend your rightful throne. Oh, let me show y'all the pictures. Everything takes on different forms. That's why I love about nature. That's why I love about Mother Earth. She takes on different forms. Things that she produces, she creates. It can have the opportunity to take on different forms, to evolve, to adapt, to evolve, adapt. All right. Oh, aventurine. That's the one that I said. Yeah, let me see. It say what it is. Shimmering aventurine, the good luck stone, is a translucent green quartz containing particles that create a glittery effect called appropriately adventurescence. It is heart centered, happy go lucky vibes are a reminder that this life on earth experiment is supposed to be fun. Who needs it? Melancholy inhabitants of ruts and funks. Anybody with a side hustle. Where to put it? In your pocket on poker night, wherever you encounter people, places, and things hell bent to bring you down to go to level. When to use it? When you find yourself in a crisis of confidence and it's time to wake up, clean up, and re up your shine. Show off your sparkle. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do Brianna's channel message. Like I said, if you got questions, you can put it in the chat. Brianna, this may be for you, love. I'm gonna keep it to the side. But let me see what's going on. Okay. I'm gonna use the OG deck. This is the original deck I'm gonna use, Brianna. I don't know how long you been on my channel, but yeah, I'm gonna use the original. Let's see what's going on. Yes, Royal. I was like, what? Universe is over. Like, yeah, that one right there. You're gonna respect that one. Bend the knee. What? Universe and the stars now. I know. Let me see if that's a connect to source to channel in the divine message for Brianna. With her permission, she would like to know, as far as her question, why is Ediz or Ediaz is treating her negatively now, later into their relationship after he broke up with her. She has affection for him, but he's been very wish-washy with her lately, and she's just really trying to figure out where all the hurt, the pain is coming from. Got Cancer energy. Eight of Wands sideways. I'm gonna be honest with you, Brianna. He was looking for something short term, not long term, like excitement. He's looking for just excitement. He could be impulsive in his actions and impulsive with his money as well. So he probably hit something, it's something around his money. So he probably is going through money issues, money problems. And see, what men fail to realize is women are the original altars in a sense, because your body is your temple. So when you're mistreating someone, your money either is going to go up or down. And that's just universal law as well. But when it comes down to a relationship, it's a bit more intricate. You know what I'm saying? So when you are committed, when you are in a covenant with someone, the men are supposed to pay tribute to the woman. Now, that's either keeping her up to par, making sure she's good mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, things of this nature, financially. But a man is supposed to respect a woman. He's supposed to keep her stabilized. But women, I'm gonna be on it as this kind of advocate. First, you must stabilize yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are what you attract. But getting back to this energy, Brianna, is something going on with his money. He's adapted to some money change here. I don't know if it's in the realms of, let's see, Magician, Ace of Swords. I don't like that. I don't like that Magician, Ace of Swords. But see the sun behind it. You're gonna get some clarity. It's gonna be some truth, some clarity come behind it about him wanting. Oh gosh. Let's see. I'm gonna keep that at the forefront. Let's see. And see, this chariot came out here in reverse. And the devil, like what? Okay. What's the Two of Pentacles? Why is he budgeting? What's going on? Why is he budgeting? Okay, see, I kind of fear that either he has children. It's something with kids. It's either something with kids or family. Let me put it like that. It's either with kids or family isn't play here. Because Six of Pentacles speaks on charity support, sharing your money, your rewards. Yeah, and then you got Five of Pentacles at the bottom there with the Magician, with the Ace of Swords and the Sun. That it's the same card. Yeah, see, except for that Five of Pentacles, see, that wasn't at the bottom. He's going through, it's something with money here. Well, that's why I'm saying it could be family. It's something. It's something around either family or children. So if he don't have kids, something around family, but the money is going somewhere here. With that Five of Pentacles too. It's because Five of Pentacles, that's that financial hardship. It could be energy too. It could be definitely he's depleting himself energetically. And someone could be speaking something over him because you got the magician with the ace of swords. Yeah, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, heavy Cancer energy. He gotta have like heavy Cancer in his chart. He don't have to. It could be you that have heavy Cancer in your chart somewhere, depending on what chart you look at. This is a mother figure. Queen of Cups is a mother figure. And then King of Wands, this is him. That's that father. It can be energy wise, like him taking on the role of like a father figure. Yeah, because you got the strength. Leo with the Nine of Wands, fatigue. This is around money. Queen of Pentacles. Listen, this is something that's it, baby. It's heavy around money. He trying to get his money together. It's like he's still learning. That's what it is. He's still learning. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. He's still learning. Did he have his father in his life? It seemed like maybe he could have seen something coming up as a young boy, like with his parents, and it affected him how he moves in certain ways. Because you got the King of Swords with the Five of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. His father, it, I'm getting like a strict father figure. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Yeah. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Okay, yep, that makes sense. He got protection here, so yeah, it could be his father protecting him at this time. Whatever he's doing, he's trying to lay down new foundations because you got the Page of Pentacles in the Eight of Cups. Yeah, there could be a possible reunion here, but he's breaking generational ties, curses at this time. So he's a bit silent. He's a bit silent and he's blocking out the world at this time because he's gaining some sort of wisdom here that's going to create some sort of abundance here that's going to show eventually. And how he's moving right now is justifiable. He's doing things in the rights. Because I'm not getting that. At first, it was like that. It was trying to come out like that. That's why I was like, hold on, But I don't feel like he's doing anything. Now, he do need to not be in his head. Now, when he go into hermit mode, make sure that he's not overthinking. Because sometimes, Brianna, you have to allow people grace to breathe. Because I listen, I don't been on both sides of the spectrum where I'm up under somebody all day versus when I'm not around somebody all day. You got to have that moderation. You did have moderation come out in the energy earlier in the channel message, but you got to have moderation when it comes down to relationships if you're wanting to be in one. You got to know when to be be with someone and then also to give or gift that person grace because presence one's presence is just that, a gift. So if he's not giving you his presence right now, it is something around, it's a lot on his shoulder. It's like I'm hearing that song. I don't know if you listen to Lil Wayne, but he was like, I'm gonna pick the world up and I'm gonna drop it on head, like it's giving that. So he's mentally, it's a battle. Sometimes when men are mentally battling themselves, baby, that's a war that you either going to be silent in or either you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to be silent, but I'm going to stand firm because I see that you're mentally going through something. And you know, I, it's given the energy that being he don't have that authoritative figure masculine, he's looking to his mother because his mother is all what he had. That's all what he knew. Because the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands, he's very protect. It's clear that he's very protective over her. If he's telling you that, Brianna, then yeah, it's. I gotta be honest with you. It's something here with we gonna let's clarify because what's the Queen of Cups? Nah, I ain't tripping. What's the Queen of Cups? We finna find out. Eight of Pentacles. See, it's something with this Queen of Cups. That's all I'm gonna say. Be it. I know you say he ain't got no kids, but be it. I'm gonna say hypothetically, if this is a mother, a woman with child, or either a mother figure, it's one of the two. But he's working for this Queen of Cups, this feminine energy. He could be that King of Swords. Yeah, look, Four of Cups. His money is stagnant. His money is stagnant. Like it's heavy around emotions of money, monetary funds. It, you could just not be his primary focus right now. Keeping it just real with you, baby. You could not be his primary focus right now. So, what is he fantasizing about? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune on top of Wheel of Fortune. I ain't gonna hold you, baby. This kind of give it destiny swapping. I ain't even gonna hold you because Wheel of Fortune, that's crazy. Wheel of Fortune, earlier in the years of my channel, when I say when you get two major arcana on top of each other, that's baby. It's like you had something that he wanted, keeping it a whole being with you, keeping it real with you. Yeah, Seven of Cups. The Hierophant, yeah, this is definitely giving the Temperance. Yeah. What's okay, Universe and Ancestors, what's the double Wheel of Fortune? The Hermit. What's the Hermit? He could have known something about you here, like either your energy is rich or either it's something about you that makes you rich and unique within yourself. And he's seen this. He was it's given like the energy of intrigued, but he was also enlightened about something about you. It's kind of given like it's given more so he was emotionally at one point in time connected to you, and then out of nowhere, let's see something because I'm seeing the story play out. What's the Hermit? It's like somebody's doing a detox, or you could be needing to do a detox at this time. Hold on, real quick, babes. Okay, my apologies. Had to handle some business. What is he enlightened about? What's the Hermit? Yeah, okay. 9 of Cups. That's what I'm saying. He wanted something. That's wish fulfillment. He wanted something here secretly. He could have been feeling this secretly, seeing this secretly, like thinking this secretly. You could be like a popular loner. Nope. Scorpio energy, death, transformation. You both were supposed to learn something here. And it came on top of the Wheel of Fortune 2 times. It's a lesson. Something about shared resources. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Both of you could be needing to heal something here in regards to finances on both ends. Yeah, Ace of Wands. That fiery new passion beginning. New beginnings, literally, with Ace of Wands. I thought you embodied the energy of transformation. Yep, the High Priestess, baby. I can't make it up. You could have water somewhere in your chart. You could have highly aspected. You got water in your chart somewhere. Mysterious, confident, discerning, very creative, very insightful. Hard to attain. You're very unattainable, very spiritual. You could be needing to collaborate at this time. Your gifts. There's a gift that you're not tapping into at this time. I speak that helped, babes. Anybody else got any more questions before I get into another, just dive into the energy? Before we channel again, then we're going to channel out after that. You start with yourself, Brianna. That's where the love starts at. And I'm going to read this. It says centering. What it is, a must-have for wannabe makers of art. How noble in money. How gauche or how gauche. Citrine is a pale gold to smoky brown quartz. Those candy yellow citrines you find at candy shops are actually heat treated amethyst, which is another beast altogether. Who needs it? Anyone with a big idea or a big dream. Probably you. Where to put it? Wherever you set your intentions. Placing some citrine in your pocket each rising makes an energetic statement like greatness is out there and I am coming for it. When to use it. When it's time to really get on your grind and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today. Manifest your masterpiece. Yeah, that was for you, babes. Right, real. Just dive into the energy. Yep, finna dive into it. I kind of low key want to leave this card out here. Like that card, man, when it slid out so smooth when I was just sitting here channeling, I was like, that's crazy. I couldn't help but smile. I said, yeah. And if y'all didn't get to catch the message in the beginning, make sure y'all catch it. But I'm gonna do just a quick one from the channel on OG deck. One of my OG decks, I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna cleanse real quick in a second here. Move this stuff to the side. Side to the left. Reverse. Freeze, everybody. Pop your head. Okay, let's push that to the side real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that out there. Let's sage real quick. I appreciate you, Royal. Much love back. Sending all that love back to you, babes. Where's my lighter? My lighter. I just had my lighter. I know you can't be serious right now, no? Oh, it's right here. Let's cleanse the space. Cleanse the space. Do a quick channel. Just a quick, brief intermission here while we get the energy back on track. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for being here. You love it here. Don't forget to subscribe. That's all I ask for. I don't ask for nothing more. I don't expect for nothing more, just for you to grow. Keep growing. Let's clear any energy that's not of ours, that don't belong to us, that's not rightfully ours. Cleanse all that up out of here. Tell them, get back. You don't know me like that. Beep, beep. I ain't playing around. You know, I was thinking today, I was like, it's funny how people don't expect the quiet ones to be the ones, or the one that's chill, that's leaned all the way back. I watched enough quote unquote mafia shows to know, you know, what they say, real G's, the real big dogs really don't want to be seen. It's peaceful that way, in all honesty. I don't know if y'all know about dragon's blood. I got me some dragon blood, and it's real authentic dragon blood. It's good for your skin. It's resin. I'm gonna put some on my hand again, being this is a new channel energy. All right. I don't right now I'm not quote unquote charging for readings, but and the reason why I say quote unquote, because I'm still like walking in the path of the divine. If that's something that this is how I'm gonna say it. If this is something that if a reading is something you genuinely want, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I really need this. I can put my email down for you and then we'll just talk. You feel me? But if it's just, you know, if it's not something that you really too much need in, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, I I don't mind doing readings. I don't mind doing it. So, like I said, dragon blood is good for the skin. So what I do is, and it's very thick because it's a resin, so it's going to tend to thicken up. What I like to do is take a little bit, and I know it looks like, oh my gosh, what? But it's real, baby. It's real, and you can find it on Amazon too. Love it. Now let's take it, kind of go like that. Cleanse thy hand. Then rub it in. I'm gonna use a lot. It leaves a little bit of stain, but it's a natural tone color. It's almost like a, oh, I must go with a burgundy. It's almost like a burgundy look to it. Okay. And you can always, when you get done, you can wash it off when you're done doing what you're doing. It's like a tint. Okay, let's see what's going on in your energy. Yeah, Roy, you can ask me a question. You know that. You know that. You can ask me a question. Exactly, Royal. Facts on that. I'm gonna hold off until you ask me the question. Yes, Cheryl, you can. And hi from Australia. One piece, one piece. Welcome in. Shout out to you. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you. That's dope. I love to see it. So while y'all typing in your, so this reading may have, this card more specifically may have been for you, Cheryl, the Hangman Piscean energy. That speaks on someone not being content with their current circumstance, them feeling confined in a predicament or a mental state of being. Someone here, someone in your energy have the means and can have the means as far as like confidence that can see themselves for some type of situation to regain control. So this is almost in a sense of you regaining control of the situation. You need to be showing strength at this time. Someone here is not content with their own circumstance, though, Cheryl. So that's giving, yeah. Thank you. Have you heard of? Yes, I have, Royal. And I want to say you did. Yes, I've heard of that zodiac. Me and a colleague was talking about that briefly some time ago. If I'm not mistaken, are you referencing the 13th zodiac? Oh wow, you're a Pisces, Cheryl. Yeah, that was really for you then, because the Hangman is Pisces energy. Pisces. Sometimes I can see it as Cancerian energy, Cancer energy. But yeah, definitely Pisces. Nah, facts, real. And Cheryl, like, how's it in Australia? Because I love looking at, like, as far as like documentary when it comes down to you all as animals. How is it in Australia for you? And again, thank you for being here. All right, so let me get a channel message. I'm gonna go ahead and tap in for you all. So earlier I was saying that y'all had 0 ifs to give. Like y'all standing in that energy. Y'all closing out cycles. Y'all doing what it is that you want to do at this time. You have that freedom. You have that free will. Cause you done gave enough. You what I'm hearing is you done given out enough F's to give to people. So your middle finger is real high. But respectfully. That's what you call boundaries. What's going on in the energy? The Eight of Wands came right on out here. So there's something coming in fast. It can be very exciting. Make sure that it's not infatuation. Don't make any kind of impulse moves just because you want to see quick results. Be patient. Stay down until you see results. Stay grounded until you see the results here. It could be needing for you to ground heavy at this time, definitely. Even if it's just you going on a brief, what is it, a brisk walk is what they call it, I believe. Yeah, I heard of it, Royal. But hold on, you said you caught me at white tarot cards. Never heard about that. It's all updates around the world. Yeah, now facts, Royal. But there's exciting times ahead here, so be prepared. It's coming in quick. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Keep being persistent in what it is that you're doing at this time, in your creativity, in your goals, especially your long-term goals. Keep that at the forefront. Especially if you know you're not where you would like to be, but you see it because you already is walking in that path. You are aligned. Keep your long-term goals at the forefront. You're very ambitious, forward thinking. You are very responsible with your finances as well. Make sure when it comes down to your finances that it's going to whatever that's going out, that it's going to multiply, if that makes sense. So whatever you spending it on, how is the return of investments, the ROI? What is the ROI of what you're putting out? Because earlier in the channel mentioned what I was saying, it pays to pay attention. So definitely here around budgeting, making sure that you budget, that budget energy is in here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got justice. Some of you could be getting something in the mail that would actually, it's like a reward letter that you're getting here. So make sure you're not throwing away all your mail. You're really looking through and reading your mails. It's something heavy around making sure that you're reading your mail, your email, because there could be some kind of award letter that is in your email or come through your mail. Ace of Cups, Hermit. Some of you could be getting a payout here of some sort because of your awareness, because of the decision that you made, a path you chose. Yeah. Some of you have been anticipating this too as well. Judgment coming right behind the justice. What? Let's see something. Yeah, judgment call about to be made. What's the judgment? Oh, yikes. What's the Five of Cups? Oh, the Empress in reverse? You got Judgment, Five of Cups, the Empress in reverse. Ooh. So something here is not going to, like, something for someone is not going to prosper because the intention wasn't set in purity, in being genuine. Yeah, someone here, they refuse to go through like an ego death. The Strength, the Hierophant, the Fool, the Tower. Mm. What's the Empress in reverse? That's like someone being punished for not being a good mother. That's what, I'm being honest, that's what is coming out, baby. Five of Cups with the Empress in reverse. Abandoning something here. Responsibility, duties. Someone here is really feeling guilty though. This could be masculine or female. This could be a masculine in this energy, but he's not showing his emotions. Yeah, Strength, Leo. Got Taurus energy out here along with Scorpio and Libra. Someone here was like self-sacrificing too. I can definitely see that with the Empress in reverse and the Strength. And that would could have caused the Five of Cups. But someone is healing though. So this could be you, yeah, you healing with Temperance. Queen of Cups, Virgo, the Magician, and then the King of Swords with the Hermit. Yeah. Six of Swords, yeah. I felt that healing energy. You could be healing from insomnia. feeling guilty. You reached a breaking point. So things are balancing out. You have achieved inner peace here for self. And that where your strength could be coming from is your inner peace. Sagittarius energy with the temperance. So it's giving regulated nervous system, harmony, balance within self. So you bringing back peace to self. With you telling people to F off, you bringing back peace to yourself. You're restoring balance. And I can tell it's making people feel some type of way. Yeah, the world. People could see this, literally. For some of you, you could have an online presence. You don't have to. This could be in the workplace. Yeah, look at that. I always feel tomfoolery. Seven of Swords with the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. The hyper. Listen. At the end of the day, you realize it's giving you avoided something here, collective. You avoided something here. And others could feel some type of way about that. You can't help that you have the gift of discernment. That's because that's what it's really given. With judgment times the world, you have very heavy discernment. Someone could not like your discernment skills or your discerning skills. It's almost giving energy, play the fool, the fool, the fool who thinks you're the fool. Nine of Wands, fatigued, exhausted, guarded, that wounded warrior. Somebody could witness how you shape back. Because I'm getting that song, I'm gonna take that. Watch how I shape back. Watch how I shape back. Who sung that song? I'm gonna have to repost it, but I don't think that I gotta see if I can find it. But it's given this song that I heard earlier today. I wonder, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, my bad. It was DJ Chose Shake Back. Yeah, Shake Back. That's the song that I was hearing. So it's given that even though you've been through a lot and you have shown the world this, you still shaking back from a setback here. That's for some of you. Yeah, Page of Swords. You could be really good with technology. You could be a person that is now open to new pathways for self development. You're being very patient and persistent in what it is that you're doing at this time. Yeah, reunions here with the lovers. But I feel like you're going to go through some more tests because you got devil behind that with the Ten of Wands. So you gotta keep walking in the alignment of discernment. That could be people, places, and things with that energy. You're being very direct to what it is that you want at this time because you've been through the whole phase, the cycle. You went through that. You've been there, done that. You're not finna do that. You got your guards. Well, the stars, the universe, source, God, that your guard up. Heavy angels, heavy hitters. Yeah, Three of Wands. You could be traveling more for some of you here, and that don't mean you have to like go outside of your city to travel. You could be traveling in your city for some of you, or you could be others of you could be traveling out of your city and or country. But it speaks on moving abroad. For some of you here that stay abroad, this could be for you. Definitely because Three of Wands times that temperance. Yeah. You feel real safe in your own being right now. You feel secured. And you're growing through life experiences at this time, but you know exactly where you're going at the end of the day within those experiences that you're experiencing. Yeah, Queen of Swords times the Emperor. For some of you here, you could be getting ready to get paired with a very authoritative figure with a lot of passion that's going to share funds, finances with you. Just like I said, use discernment. Use discernment because, baby, some of them will try it. Look at that. And it can be through emotions. King of Cups times the Queen of Wands, through emotions and looks. So just be very discerning. You just got to be discerning. Some of you not even stunting the crowd. You, man, listen. I have fun all by my lonesome. At the end of it all, you know how to stand within yourself. Yeah, like I said. So you got the Fool, Aquarian energy, and then the Tower. Scorpio energy here. Yeah, some of you, I feel like you on a, it's like a journey to healing. That's what I heard. I don't know why I just heard if the house burned down, I'm gonna stand right there in the center. Like I don't know what in the world. It's given the series what is it called? They took it down. HBO. Uh oh my goodness. I don't know why it slipped my mind. It's a series that I had watched. It's given that series, but this is you just taking risks and learning in the process. Being spontaneous, but you're careful because it came out on top of the Page of Swords. You could be sitting back. For others of you, you could be sitting back and watching the tower take place around you and not on you. Like it's not affecting you. What's the tower? What's the 4 times the tower? Yeah, this could be someone that's around you for some of you. What's the 4 in the tower? Thank you. Yeah, the lovers. Yeah. For some of you, this could be someone else here. Yeah, because I feel like this is you in the chariot with the Knight of Swords. You ain't playing no games. You know where you going. Okay, right on out here. What's the Two of Swords? Let me see something. What's the Two of Swords? Is that in reverse? The Two of Cups. Wow, you keep seeing 222. Something here around 22. LP4. Let me see something. Yeah. All right, my bad, y'all. So the Two of Swords in reverse and the Two of Cups. I'm sorry, the Two of Swords upright and the Two of Cups in reverse. I knew it was something about it's something you could be witnessing a couple here that's having a tower moment in their relationship. That's for some of you. Two of Cups in reverse coming on top of the tower and the lovers. Gemini energy with the lovers. And it's something around a choice here. Someone could have been stressing, causing stress or burdens inside of a dynamic. Yeah, with the devil. What? And then the lovers again, heavy Gemini energy at the bottom of the deck. Some for others of you, someone could have been wanting you to be indecisive about where you needed to go. It's like projecting when you are the compass, you are the GPS, you are the navigator. Let's close this one out. Universal answers live. Yeah, the Emperor, Aries energy, a father figure. This is you being reliable in yourself, knowing where you're going, closing out cycles that is no longer in alignment with you. You're facing fears here. Walk away from partnerships that is not reciprocated or it doesn't have reciprocity in it. And that is why the Zero of came out here. Y'all like, yeah, it's too much forward energy to be risking not moving forward. It's too much forward momentum and energy to not risk to take the step forward. Because what happens if I don't take that step? And then what happens if I'm pushed 5, 10 steps back just because I don't take that one step? Just one step. Last pull gonna be from the Native American deck here real quick, and then I am going to go enjoy the rest of the evening. And I speak that wherever you are in the world, you enjoy the rest of your evening, your day, your weekday, and weekend. And if y'all like it here, don't forget to subscribe and like the video as well. I appreciate y'all for just being present, being conscious, being present. It's imperative to be conscious and present. All right. And I apologize if there's any interference because I've been noticing that in my lives and I don't know what's up with that. And it is what it is. Taming the Wind, 55:10. Could be an air sign, or you can have air placements. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pachamaya. Got 44. This could be a feminine Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. What's Pachamama? Now I'm curious. What's the energy behind Pachamama? Ooh, the Tree of Life. I heard something say self-explanatory. 58. LP 413. Hmm. Someone here is, I'm getting that you already tame the art of communication, of conversation. You could have been a kid, a quiet kid coming up. You didn't talk much. You talked, but your talking was different. I'm getting telepathic, telepathy. You really connected. You know how to the unbroken and make it you know how to mend the broken to make it unbroken. And what I mean by that is you know how to mend things that were once broken, and it will look unbroken. It looks like it has never been broken. You know how to do that. And that's kind of like an empath, but see those kind of gifts, because it's truly a gift, is meant for self. Because it's a funny thing when you do it for self, others then begin to see, like, oh, well, shoot. They either going to look at it like, I can do this as you doing it, I can do it too. It's inspirational, true inspiration. On the other side, it, we don't pay attention to them. Remember, we don't, but we know it's there, but we ain't gonna pay no attention to it. But you've been powerful since youth. You know how to talk without talking. You know how to keep it very subtle, quick to the point. You never effed around with the effed around. Got the moon and the beloved. 10 out here heavy. Heavy completions of cycle. So something I feel like something around your cycle can link up to the moon in correlation with the moon for someone here. That's not for everybody. And I wish some people, be open to understanding that a woman's cycle is sacred. It really is. Because you got the beloved coming out here too. Others of you, you can love the moon phases, the different moon phases, the different moon phases. You can love the different moon phases, cycles. You can love your transformation, your rebirth. You can actually be a person that embodies that actually genuinely loves it. And then I'm getting you're very precious. You're a gem. You're precious to this earthly realm. Yeah, the sun. Leo, 53, 8. At this time, if you have fire in your chart, anywhere in your chart for that matter, learn how to learn different rooms of conversation. I don't know why I heard it like that, but learn different rooms of conversation at this time. There was the saying that I've always heard coming up as a little girl, there's a time and place for everything. And that's what I'm hearing now. One piece say, there's a time in to bring things to the forefront, and there's a time when it's like, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, Jaguar, 28, 10 again. Heavy 10. I just feel y'all closing out cycles, man. I really feel that. Yeah, the blade, 6 at the bottom of the deck. Y'all are cutting like, man, y'all cut off game is lethal. And I don't feel like people a lot of times could misinterpretate really what it is. Your They misinterpretate your cutoff game from your boundaries. They don't know which one is which. That's how powerful you are. They don't know. Okay, wait, did she just put up boundaries so I can because boundaries are just that, boundaries. But that cutoff game is something else. And for the real ones, they know what I'm talking about. I feel like y'all are moving in this Jaguar energy. And they're so beautiful. They're such majestic animals. Spirits, if anything. They're that drum energy again. 6. I'm getting a knowing of someone know that you're coming, almost in the sense of they know how you're moving, like an awareness, so they know not to keep pestering you energetically. For some of you here, I don't know, something around drumline is significant. The ancient ones, we had this to come out in the last one with the drums. Y'all are protected. Got number 1 out here. Aquarius, Capricorn energy. Listen. Yeesh. The Holy Mountain. 25, 7. Some of you could be needing to dwell more into solitude. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because the Holy Mountain is giving me like prayer. And however you pray, however you take that up, that's how you take it up. But yeah, it's like getting some time to yourself. And I feel like this Jaguar spirit is protecting you in this time of solitudeness. Is that a word, solitudeness? And there's a person on this mountain meditating, very tiny, but he's there at the tip of that mountain meditating. And there's that big sun. Some of you could be needing to meditate. That's another form of prayer, meditating. It's also times reflecting. So you got prayer with meditation. This depends on the intentions of going into that meditative state. Ooh, I can't flying out there like that. The Vision Quest. We got 6 out here again. A lot of you are on a mission here. You have a vision that is only for you to embark on at this time. There's a quest at hand that is currently that you're completing, baby. I'm here just to remind you. You once had a vision. You know what that vision is. You know what that passion is. You know what's fueling you. Keep that vision in check. Keep that vision in mind. That's why the Holy Mountain probably came out here, giving time to reflect on your vision of what it is that you're wanting for self, what you genuinely want for self at this time. You have foresight. And for others of you, through meditative states of being, whatever that means for you, because it can be a hobby, you keep constantly getting visions that it intertwines with your quest at this time, this quest, this journey that you're on. Yep. You got 14 out here with the curse, and then you got 64 out here with the witness. We got 14, 64, 5. Got 515. Heavy 10 energy out here. Y'all are breaking. I told y'all breaking generational curses. You out here fighting the world, and you out here fighting the entities, and then you out here fighting, like, it's so many things that you are fighting, but at the same time you learn how to categorize everything. Everything has a place, everything has a position. You're literally witnessing this yourself too. You could be witnessing other things around you too. Like, your third eye is wide open. You see clearly. Like I said earlier, a lot of you, when you go into a meditative state, you witness something here. You start seeing things clear here. It's something you start seeing clear. And I had said this some time ago, but sometimes when people don't want you to go into solitude, when they feel like, because you got some people that's out here that feel like when you go into solitude, it's a form of shying away from your journey, your purpose, your mission. That's furthest from the truth. That time of solitude is that time to witness within yourself what you need to realize. That meditative state is always two times you rejuvenating yourself, replenishing yourself. But through that meditative state, you always see clearly what it is that you need to see. And that's not going to change. Whatever that meditative state is for you. Yeah, the giveaway with 23 energy out here, that's 5. And then see, on this witness card is the third eye right there. And lapis lazuli, which we all collectively together found out earlier in the channel message early in the video, that some of the renowned queens and ancient, it's really the ancient ones. You got the ancient beings, you got the ancient ones out here. So the ancient beings used to use lapis lazuli. That was the original eyeshadow, lipstick. Yes, there was a certain way they had to break down the compounds of it. It's a young lady that I came across on shorts. I gotta see if I can find her shorts, but she goes into like how you can use stuff like that. She don't recommend it, of course, by anyone to do it, but it's very interesting and intriguing the elements that she takes and create, because that was the once original way. That was the ancient one's ways. For others of you, I'm also getting that you're going to witness some type of curse either happen or being broken. One of the two. Thunder. Yeah. Some of you heard the alarm and you went the other way, and you let whatever happen happen. You let whatever what it was gonna be, you let it be. 11, 2. Mm. What's the thunder? Okay. So your flow come out here sideways with 2 and corn, which is 10, heavy completion. Now, this is interesting. This came out together, flow, corn. And I really like the look of the cards. So flow means, of course, being in the presence, allowing things to do what it's going to do. Because you, at the end of the day, whether we see it or not, we know the outcome of certain situations when we reflect, when we really take the time to step back. But with flow coming out here with corn was something that was very indigenous and it was plentiful. You had to harvest corn under certain moon cycles. And you did have the moon cycle to come out here. I'm getting something heavy around woman's moon cycle here too. And then also I'm getting that the harvest moon is something about the harvest moon. I'm getting crows and ravens. Mm. Let your let your money, your means of funds, yeah, the journey. Okay, thank you, Universe and Ancestors. Thank you. Let the journey flow. And in the midst of the journey, the crops is going to bear itself with that corn energy. The crops itself is going to bear the more you continue on your journey, whatever that journey may be for you, the more that you flow within that journey. All right, collective. That is the channel messages today for Saturn Day that I had for you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I even appreciate you for sticking out this long with me. And I really, really speak that this channel message for you all this Saturday, um, Saturn Day, was very useful. And if you're just getting here, I implore you to go and check out, the beginning, from the beginning to now. And hopefully something in the message will resonate for you all. Other than that, as always, I'm sending you all my love, peace, joy, health, wealth, prosperity, protection, and abundance to you, yours, your family, your friends. For those that is just genuine about forward forward momentum, I'm going to put my email. I don't really want to put it. I'll think about it. I'll tell you this. I'll think about putting my email. I'll think about it. I don't know if I'm going to do it just yet, but I will consider it. I need to speak with my stars if I would need to put my email for you all to contact me if you want to contact me. Either way, y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Make sure you're pouring into yourself. Make sure you're loving on yourself. Make sure you're doing things that are in good company of your higher self, your spirit. Okay? Mm-hmm. I love you, babes. Well, peace.